Maybe if I open up the mic,
Your mic
can
is
you hear me?
open.
You can hear. I can hear you.
Hey,
Hello.
that was
Let me make sure.
awesome.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Wonderful. Everything's great.
It's a work. This is a work in progress. You know what? Because now I understand. Let me make sure we live. Well, hello everybody. This is an after party.
After
Party.
party, after party.
After
You know it's an after
party.
party if these are out. Look,
Huh?
Juanita, you know it's an after party if these are out,
You got to
okay?
get.
I can barely see.
Okay, now you know what happened with my first one, being transparent. I clicked on the first one, the hot topics. I didn't click on the third one with the music. I thought it was the same. Let me see. Hold on. Someone is at the party we lit. We lit. We
We
lit.
are lit, yes.
So yeah, so that's why. So I'm gonna come. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Juanita Adate. I am the CEO of the Around Table Talk. I got my sis on the line with me. She is doing me a huge one, a major one, because she wants to make sure that I'm good, that I'm correct, that everything is good. So we want to do an after party and have a discussion on what took place earlier. And as y'all come in, y'all say hey, say hi, say hello. It was
Say hey, say
amazing.
hi, say hello. Yes, it was. Sade did her
Amazing.
thing. She did her thing. And I
Yes.
absolutely love that she is young. She is vibrant. She is educated. And she is taking us to the next level. I love
Yes.
it. I love
That's what
it.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's time to like pave the when I say pave the way or open it up for you know how some people like try to hold on to that mantle or try to hold on to something or try
Gatekeepers.
to
Yes.
stay in that seat and it's like okay, it's okay to pass it on. It's okay to say here, let me give you all that I have. Maybe it's time for
Mm.
me to go to another place or another job or another thing, but you holding on to it instead of like, okay, here's all the notes that I have. This is all I did when I was here in the job here. And then you got
Juanita,
somebody.
let me just, I don't want to interrupt you, but I just have to. Do you remember years ago we went to a TD Jakes service? I don't know if he was in Washington or if we went all the way to the Potter's house, but he was talking about geese. And he was talking
Yeah.
about how the one geese is knowledgeable and he's leading everyone, but the one in the back, the ones that are in the back that is forming that bee is honking. You remember that?
Yes, I remember
And
that. I remember
cheering the
that.
other ones on. And I love it because even though I do not know everything about um, the election here in our area,
Hmm.
she gave so much information, and I'm just like, You know what? I love the fact that you are leading us, and I'm hawking you on. Girl, go.
Yes, yes, I
Girl,
remember
go.
that.
You know,
I remember that very vividly. It's like that one thing. It was a lady who I can't
who
remember. It was
preached?
a lady who preached. I remember that,
Yes.
and she was
And
like,
she kept
"You
making the sound.
yeah," and then she was like,
Remember? Yes.
"Yeah, they fly in a V. They always have
Mm-hmm.
they stay in the line in the front, be like honking, and once in a while they'll go honk honk. Yeah, I remember that. And
Yep.
and and so every time I see the geese, I see them flying, they always in that V for victory. And that
Yes.
was how many years ago was that?
God, that had to be, Trinity is 20. So that had to be about 23 because Jacqueline was about 3, 4 years old. That had to be like 23 years ago.
Yeah, that's it. It's been a
God,
while.
oh, yeah.
It's been a
And
while.
even
Hello,
being a
everybody that's
part
coming
of,
in.
yes,
Everybody. We thank y'all for coming in here. We just wanted to just give a shout out to Sade. She did an amazing,
yes, she
amazing
did.
job. Even though that there were some technical difficulties on my end, but still, she still pressed. And for her to be coming on for her first time, she's already said it. She was nervous, but you could not tell
You
she
could
was
not.
nervous.
She
She
flowed.
just flowed, and all the
Yeah.
questions that was coming out to her, she was looking at them, she was answering. That was beautiful. It was beautiful because one of the things, like when you passionate about a thing,
Mm,
when you are serious about a thing, and you've been authentically you've been that person. You won't. There's no issues because when you come out trying to be fake and you're not into it 100%. You don't got your whole into it. You're gonna fumble.
right.
Oh, I'm so grateful. Hi, hi, hi,
Oh, she's on. You did the
Yes,
thing. Oh my gosh,
yes,
I was going crazy. I'm so proud of you, sis. Keep going, and you're
yes.
young. That's what it's all about. You're young. You have the energy, and you are knowledgeable. Kudos to your parents. They did their thing. They did their thing.
It was
Amen.
beautiful. And Sade, and I said it before. You just like thank you for jumping back in for the after party.
After party, after party.
Get it, get it, get it. Keep going. No, okay. But I'm
Let it
just
go,
saying that
sis.
thank you so much, and we appreciate that. And there was some. I was doing so much behind the scenes that I'm gonna have to go back and read. When you're in it, you don't get everything. Just like when you're at church, you don't get it. You don't get everything all at once. You just get some bits and pieces. You just got to go back and you got to put your notes down, or you have to like put in your laptop. I have to go back and watch the replay, but I'm already getting feedback. It was wonderful. Where did my party partner go? Oh my gosh, where did my party partner go? I lost my party partner. And make sure it wasn't me, y'all. Let me make sure it wasn't me. Let me make sure. Hold
Y'all here.
on. Are you here? Because you went straight out. Now you sideways, sis.
I'm so sorry. I was straight out because I had a call from one of my darling daughters.
See, that's what I was saying because the call came through. The call came through and it knocked my mic straight out. I was like,
Yeah.
all of the times. Oh, and that's one of the things that I have to, because you doing all this stuff, you paying all this stuff to, be on these platforms, right? And you want things, but sometimes things don't go as smoothly as you want. But
Like you said, like you like it.
you're a trooper when you can flow like Sade did tonight. She was
Yeah.
for real, a trooper for real. Just flow with it and I thank you for that because she could have said, "Oh, well, I can't hear no one. The host is saying I'm going to say goodnight." So she did a phenomenal job, and I
And the
appreciate.
fact that she was able to pop in, read the messages in the comments, I was like, you girl, you better work.
She put me hold
You
on.
better
Let me
work.
post it. Look me right there.
The fact I'm serious because I think you and I had an issue when I was on.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
just like, where is Juanita? Bless her heart, but where is she? And I love the fact Sade was on. She was on it. She didn't care. She came to do what she had to do. She came to represent and open our eyes. Are my eyes open? Yep.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I see the
Beautiful.
importance because I will go out and I am going to vote. Proud voter of the presidential that I'm going to
Yes.
vote, but I live here in this area. So
Yes.
she opened my eyes. It's
Right,
important.
because yeah, because when she said that, when Sade said that, it made me go, "Oh my gosh, you're right." Because
Yep.
we're so quick, we'll go online, and we will stand for a while or whatever the crowds, and we will vote for the person
Yes.
that we want. And but then, like she said, what about the person? What about the people that's going to get voted in? The heads of stuff, the police department, the school district, and all that stuff that you make your vote count. Go to the council meetings. That was so important because I got a 6 year old grandbaby, and I got a 4 year old grandbaby that's going to school soon. So that's
Listen, let
important.
me just say this. She may not have been able to say it. She may not even wanted to say it, but look at the little brown boys that we are raising. We need to show up.
Yeah.
Look at the little brown girls, because nowadays it's not even just the the boys. Let's just go back last week. There was a baby that was beat up
Hmm.
in the school system.
Oh
The
wow.
parents sent their baby to school. That 15-year-old who went to school right in our neck of the woods. Her mother sent her to school and had to meet her at St. Luke's Hospital because she was beat up. Yeah, it's time for us to show up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time.
Even
You
yeah,
know,
even when I think what you're saying, Juan. Yes, that's what I'll tell people. Even if you don't have kids, show up for your grandkids, your nephews,
yeah,
your friends, right? Yeah, because it doesn't end there. It doesn't end because my daughters are grown and doing their own, living their life. I got grandbabies, and if you don't even have kids, still be an advocate, still be a person that, like, it ain't my business, I ain't worried about it. But there's so
right.
much going on in schools that the kids are so much stuff, and then they get less than what you should get, in certain things, in
Yeah,
certain
and when you think about it, the world is getting
programs.
so wickeder. Excuse me. The world is getting so wicked. Well, it's already wicked, but it's important for us to show up.
Yeah,
It's very
very much so.
important.
Yeah. So we got to show for it, and that's not. She does not mention this. She does not. She didn't only mention the schools, but she was mentioning other avenues, the things that has to before. Is that the local elections is for the mayor too, right?
I
Or
think
the
so.
the
She's
the
on,
mayor,
right? Let's ask her. I think it is. Yeah, it is.
the mayor,
I could be
or
wrong. I've done that before, and I'm okay with it.
yeah, I think it's the local, like she said yes. She said yeah, the
Okay.
local. So you got the mayor and you got is it for the judges too? Is that the same time or is that when
I think
the
again.
primary?
I think so. I've never ran for anything. Okay,
You ran your mouth.
and I keep doing
Me too. Me too.
it.
uh, oh, mayor. Oh yeah, mayor, council, governor,
Governor.
assembly. And yet judges too.
I need to get off so she can get back on, and you can talk to her and ask her all these questions because I can't help you. Okay? See if she's
Well,
available to get on.
you got to she probably relaxing on it. If that's up to her to come on, but it's fine. She's answering right here. You
I know
talking
that's what I'm
quick too,
saying.
sis.
Sade, you want to come on? Because I will digress. I can't help you on this, but I got questions myself, and if you can help her, and listen, I'm
I'm from
comfortable.
Oh, she's making dinner. Leave her be
Okay,
now. We
okay.
don't want Justin to
Damn,
come into you don't want Justin to come into church and go, you stop
right.
messing with my mom.
I know. Okay, Jess. We gonna leave your
Wait,
mama
leave
alone.
leave mommy alone. Let her cook dinner.
Look, Bolo
We
feels
had her
the
for
same
seven, almost an hour. I had an
way.
hour.
down, down, down.
Oh, he want to
Okay.
listen. Just tag me. And let me give you the let me give you the thing. Hold on. Hold on. Let me give you the I don't know if it's gonna mess me up now. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to pull me out. You know, BA, can you share that link I sent? Because if I leave, that's what I'm like. I don't want to leave and then
Okay, I will try it.
it's she's on Messenger. You got to do it. Let me see.
She's on
And
Messenger.
yeah, that's why I sent the link through Messenger.
You sent it to me through Messenger.
No, I
No,
sent
you
it to you
didn't.
through message, but sent it to her in Messenger.
I got her. I know her. I know her.
You know who?
Yes, I can send it directly to her. Would that work?
Yeah, it should work. And they'll click
Okay,
on it. As soon as you
so
click, it'll come up. We could
all
talk
right,
some
let
more.
me
We could talk some more.
get down, Bolo. No, I don't want to hug you right
Let's see. Let's see if this
now. Copy. Okay,
while you doing
Bolo.
while you doing I'm playing my intro again. Now I know how to do it.
Okay, so you want me to get off so she can pop on?
Yeah, you gotta send it to her and as soon as she click that link, it'll
I
pop up
sent.
as guest on my thing. Oh, there it is.
Okay, she's on.
Hold on.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
snap! Oh, snap! You can do three things at one time.
Can you see
I'm
can
gonna digress to let
Girl,
the
I don't
you
know how to
know.
do. I don't know how to do none of this. I don't know how to do none of this.
look, hit the camera thing where it says camera. Down, it's
She's
got mic, it
cooking.
got
She don't
camera.
want the camera.
Uh-huh.
Wait, let me hush. Are you cooking and you want to be off of camera? Okay. I'm sorry, I had text coming in, so I don't hear
Oh,
anything.
that was
Somebody's
you?
texting me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was me. My apologies. Sade? Oh, where's Sade?
Really who? She might my mic. Maybe she gotta hear her mic. If you can hear us, sis, hit that mic. Let me see. Let me see. Are we straight on Facebook? Are we good?
Can y'all hear me now?
We can
Yes,
hear
we can
you.
hear you.
My AirPod died, so I had to take it out. I can hear y'all though. I'm trying to multitask.
I hear
Hey.
you.
Yeah,
I
but
just
yes,
wanted to tell you, you did an amazing job
thank
earlier.
you so
Just
much.
so much information.
Thank you so much. I was so nervous, but
You could
God just
not
keeps on.
tell.
The
That's
Yes.
good stuff.
the local elections are coming up. I'll probably be campaigning for them before the school board elections are even over. Which I didn't even know about that until last year when I was doing the school board election. And then when I had,
Wow.
certain people campaigning for me, they were running for, city council and so on and so on. So I wound up campaigning for them. And the way people found out about me, the few people that did find out about me is because once I started, um, going out, and just putting my flyer up, certain people, they knew who I was. So they would just tell people, vote for her. I know she's a good candidate. And that's how some people voted for me. Like once they got to know who I
Wow.
was, they was like, I only voted for you because so and so said, and I trust their word, as them being a leader or so on and so on in the community. So it's important to just get your face out there because I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I was like, I don't know. People don't know me, I thought with my family alone, I would just be able to get, some votes. But again, my generation, we're so misinformed about voting, you know, um, We don't know a lot of information. We're very discouraged when it comes to voting and voicing our concerns. We feel like our vote doesn't matter. We're not interested like our parents were in voting.
Wow.
I find that that's a hard thing to do, to get my peers interested. They're just, but I
Did she go out?
I think she did. I think
Oh
she did.
man.
Hooty hoo.
I said, hoo hoo.
Listen, y'all, this is an after partete.
Right.
Partete. Oh, wait. Here it is. Hold on. Let me see.
Sade, you
hear me.
in?
You can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we hear you now.
Yeah, and so a lot of my peers, they don't even, voting is like the last thing on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. It's unfortunate, but it's their reality. Like I just recently moved. April 2nd will be a month. You know
Wow.
that I just moved. So but I had to tug along even with dealing with what I was dealing with. But just imagine, people are dealing with that. You got single moms trying to find housing. They can't find housing because of all of the limitations they have on finding an apartment. You got to make this amount.
Mm,
They looking at your credit. Low and marginalized communities don't have good credit. They have all of
Right.
these things going on. We're worrying about our kids in school or our kids hanging out in the street. How to just keep how to going to work, making money. We're dealing with all of these things. So then add
it's a
getting
lot.
involved into politics. Most of them are just like, we're just trying to survive the day. So I think that's the issue that I'm running into a lot, just trying to encourage my peers to get out and vote. And sometimes that can be discouraging to me because they feel like, all right, am I the only one out here seeing what's going on? But it's not that people
Right.
don't see. People are just trying to get by day. You know what I'm saying? So
So, like, Sade, what can we do to, like, there's so many things that's going on in the community, and I'm right now in the hood. What can
mhm.
we do to get people to get their eyes open? Because if you know, looking like downtown Landis Street ain't Landis Street like it used to be.
No, they're building this. They're
They're
building this
building this
up.
community up.
They are
First
building
Street,
this up, and
Landis
they're
Street.
moving people out, and they're gonna
Yes,
and they're gonna keep building it up because this is a money. This is money. This
right.
is money. They're
So,
not gonna let
like,
this go
how
to
do
waste.
we? What I'm saying is, our community is so busy looking for the Tims and the Jordans. How do we get our community to pay attention to what's really going on? Because we're asleep.
We're gonna have to start doing old school, but it has to be more like when I first started getting into politics and campaigning. Door knocking was a thing that I was told I would have to do. I'm like, I'm not going to nobody's door. Like, I don't even feel. First of all, I'm shy. I don't. I get tongue tied. I don't know what to say
What?
in front. Yes,
Say
I
that.
know. So I'm like, I'm not knocking on nobody's door. What am I going to say? I think I knocked on one person's door during my last election. So it's during, but being where I'm at now, I've knocked on a few doors. I've taken people to go vote. But again, those are older people. So my
Right.
thing is now we got to we got to door knock. We got to advertise as much as we on Facebook. I never went Facebook Live as much as I do now, now that I'm into
Okay.
politics, because I know that that's the only way that this is what I'm saying at all the meetings. I'm involved with so many things in the community, city council. I go to city council meetings. I'm involved in the NAACP. I'm a teacher's assistant, just different things I go to. I started out with a group called the Newberry Parent Alliance, as the VP of that. All of these groups that I would go to, and I would say the main thing is social media. This is the community that we live
Mm,
in. So I just started going live, and that worked. When I tell you some of the board meetings that I would go live about, if I thought a policy didn't fit, I'm going live. I need y'all to show up, show
mm,
up, show up. Those lives, only those meetings is where we had the most turnout from our community that I would see my peers at, because I would go live. And I mean, I would go live during the day, and then maybe an hour before the meeting, maybe 10 minutes before the meeting. Listen, I'm headed down to the Board of Education. I'm heading to this. I'm heading to that. I would just, before I would go to city council meetings and advocate for things, I would go live. That is the way to get our generation. We don't see nothing else. We're on social media all day. And the
Let
most
me
people
tell you
ain't reading,
this.
people not reading no posts no more neither. Nobody's reading no long posts. People, but
Right.
they'll click on the live to look at a live.
Yes, they will.
So
Let me say
that's the
this. We
way.
need
Because I think
this.
that's more. I think that's more when you do a live. That's less commitment,
Now,
less energy to be used because you
right.
can click on it and watch it. So
Right.
And it's
my
now.
question was with this is it because of a lack of or a lack of interest, or they
It's a
just
lack of interest and it's a lack of
Knowledge.
information, a lack of interest,
Yep.
and a lack of miseducation. Again, a lot of us didn't know. I didn't know about school boards until my son started going through it. I didn't know you can run. I didn't know a community member could run for school board. I didn't know that. I thought you had to have
Right.
these immaculate degrees and no,
Yep.
you can run for a school board. So I think that's what too connects me with a lot of people. I'm a single mom.
So,
I'm out here busting my behind. They see a lot of my parents see me at my job. You know, when they bring their kids in because I'm a preschool teacher. You know, so they're seeing me and they're interacting with me day to day. And a lot of those people are my Facebook friends, so they know that I'm going through the exact same thing. I have a bad day. Y'all see me, I post justice work at my last nerve. You know, I'm posting. So they see the transparency and they see that I'm not somebody that's just acting like, oh, this and that. No, I'm just like you, sis. I want to get out of work. I want to go home and I don't want to be bothered. But you know,
right.
fortunately, I won't say unfortunately, but fortunately, you know, I have a beautiful baby boy that I've been blessed with, and I have to be a parent. You know,
I was
so
going to say, like, even with that, would you say, because we all believe in God, we believe in Jesus Christ, all three of us, and
right.
prayerfully are the people that are watching.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that you believe God allowed you to go through this with just so you can be hands on the mouthpiece
I
in the
believe
school district?
I believe so. I believe we don't know what we're going through at the moment. We don't understand why we're
Mm,
going through. And I'm a firm believer in God, and I believe that God is the head of my life. But I'm also human.
right.
And so, you know, it was a lot of God, why? You know, I didn't understand, you know,
Mm,
why my child? You know, I've worked with individuals with special needs, you know, why would you, you know, I see how hard it is, you know, and they're not a burden, they're a joy. I believe that my thing is the world says disabilities, I say abilities. Because what the world
mm,
looks at as their disabilities, I see as an ability. You know, these individuals are comparable, they're capable, they can do anything they set their mind to. They just have some sort of limit. You know, so at that point I'm like, you know, being that I already know that, it still doesn't mean you know how to handle it when it hits home. So, you know, when it was happening, when it's going on with my son, I'm like, what? You know, I'm just like, God, why? Like, what? And I'm supposed to know how to handle him because I worked with people. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with disabilities. I've done it. So you would think that I know how to gravitate and how to handle. It's different when it comes to your front door. You know, you don't know how to handle it. So I'm like, what is everything that I've learned at work that I've took classes for? It's like it's not working. Like it's different because it's your child and you're with them all day, every day. So
mm.
it just, I'm like, I didn't understand. I really didn't understand. And then dealing with that and then dealing with the loss of my father and all of that at the same time, I'm like, what's going on, God? Like, what are you doing? You know, I didn't understand, but it took me a while to be like, once I started going to meetings and just listening to, people talk and, you know, just listening to people encourage me, you know, it was like, okay, like I'm not crazy. I'm not going through this alone, but people are encouraging me. You know, people started encouraging me to run. You know, I would be sitting in my IEP meetings, you know, and people would, you know, hear about it and they're like, you need to run because, you know, you're not afraid. And I'm like, nah, I am afraid to run. It's just that I'm not gonna let them play with my kids. So when I get in that meeting, it's rah, rah, rah. But when I leave that meeting, I'm crying, you know, in tears. But then I said, if not me, who? Because every parent is not going to every parent don't have it in them to advocate. It can be depressing. It can be very depressing and it can get to the point where you're like, why do I keep fighting if nothing is going to change? But then I said, well, God, if I don't do it, who will? Because like I said, it's a lack of motivation in my peers because they've seen things not change for so long.
That
Yes.
As I hear you talking, I just want to say I was built for this Sade Burks, okay? I was built for this, okay? All right.
You
Yes.
Because
know, and
nobody
sometimes you
has
never know
you
what God is
gotta
doing.
yes.
You and
Yes.
that's the thing. That's what I said. God, I never when I started like because everything that I know I've been new. My mom and dad they like my dad was very very political. He would teach me about things and I'm like I'm sitting there like why are you talking to me about this? Like I want to go outside. I don't want to watch the freaking news. Like you come home from school and the man got it on a news channel and you better not touch his TV. And then I had a strict father so you wasn't going out you was in the house before the street lights came on and it's like I don't want to watch this like why am I sitting here? Why are you talking to me about this for hours? But now with getting into what I'm getting into, I thank God for them talks because I'm like, wow, God, you was molding me even at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't understand. I'm like, you're talking about stuff that I don't really care about, but he
That's
is
beautiful.
he instilled it in me, and now I'm like, now I thank
I
God for it.
understand.
I
Yeah,
thank
you
God for my
understand it
dad and his
now.
talks, and I thank God for my son and his, what he struggled with because it pushed me to do what I'm doing now.
Okay, I'm gonna post. You said May. What's the dates again? May
May
24th,
21st is voting
21st,
day.
May 21st.
2004, that is voting day. And if they scan the flyer, they will figure out what part, where they vote at. I know be at, you'll vote at Horizons on the Hudson. Um, I'm not sure where you're located, Juanita, but I know be at will post at Horizons on the Hudson. Lander and Down is Horizons on the Hudson.
You said Lander.
Lander and Down is Horizons on the Hudson. So
Lander. I'm gonna put. I'm posting.
Chambers Street is Horizons on the Hudson. The lower part of South Street is Horizon on the Hudson. As you go up South Street, it may be NFA or the Jewish building by Guinea Avenue.
Okay. And how can they get you? You're gonna post a flyer because I definitely want you to come back on here before that, if you
Okay.
don't mind.
I'm gonna
To,
post a flyer and I'm also gonna be going live as the time nears. I'm just waiting to get my signatures through because that's when you know if you're on the ballot or not. And then
okay.
once you get on the ballot, that's when the real campaigning starts.
Okay.
So I'm definitely going to be doing lives, like even on the day of, I'm going to be going live. I think I may work that day, but as soon as I get out, I'm going live. I'm going to be posting, you know. So I'm going to be updating people.
I just want to share this for everybody that's coming back in. We thank you. We just want to make sure that everything that our sister Sade is sharing and the questions that's been asked, they're coming through because this is so important that we get out there and vote. And I wanted to come back on here. My sister over here, Sister B, she took out the time because there were so many technical difficulties going on with mine. So we came back on to have an after party. So this is what you see right now is the after party. Woo,
Yes.
woo, woo, woo. So I thank you, my sister, for stopping what you were doing and said, let's get back on there. And I thank you, Sade, even though you're busy doing, winding down. I thank you as well for coming
Thank
back
you
on.
so
I
much.
thank you for running the first broadcast podcast like a pro. So I appreciate that. And so
Thank you
everybody
so
who's coming
much.
back on, hey everybody YouTube, hey everybody on Facebook. We just wanted to make sure that everything was done properly, and because I'm not because B knows that when soon as it was over, she called me, and she like asked me questions. I don't know, but we're here now. Now I understand what took place, and we're good. How about that? Ain't
Talk
nobody
to your
mad with the
million,
devil.
talk to your million subscribers. And when you close out, you know how to close out.
Yes. Yes, so you got anything else, my sister Sade?
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being on. I'm honored and I'm enjoying just, getting out there and
Yes.
being able to let people know what's going on and letting them know, that they have support. And again, vote, vote, vote. Thank you, Miss B, for coming on and doing a live after party. I feel like
You're
that I
welcome.
feel like I'm doing it when I was doing it before when the camera was on. I'm enjoying it and I'm glad people were able to come back on. And thank you, Miss Juanita, so
Yeah.
much.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
You're
Please,
welcome,
Sade,
welcome.
please share with me the dates. Share your flyer when you get ready, please, so I can put it on all my platforms as well.
Oh yes, definitely
So
will do.
you're in there, sis. We gonna
Will
believe
do.
that you're in there.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm
You
definitely
got
gonna
my
Yeah,
be
vote.
there.
You got my vote.
Thank you.
most
Thank you
definitely.
so much.
So one more before we leave out here, I always say on every platform, it's not over until God says so. But
That's
because my thing didn't go well the first time, I'm gonna do it again. Hold on, y'all. What? Watch this, y'all.
nothing.
Thank you. So we're gonna bid everybody a good night,
Good night.
and we will see you at the polls. Have a good night, y'all.
Good
Yes,
night,
come
everyone.
through. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.